I was mentioning earlier how my Oma just finally got hip replacement surgery earlier this week. And one of the things involved with that is my aunt is visiting and keeping an eye on her, who lives in like the next province over. But she's staying over there now, dinner freezing at its finest. And she didn't get a return flight ticket, so she's just gonna stay like however long she needs to look after her mother, Myoma. The Dark School and the Twisted Fist. I thought it said the Twisted Fiat at first there after this conversation. But there isn't really a vehicle over there, so like if she decides that she wants to like get around easier, I might just give her my vibe to use while she's here. And ideally, if this was summer and my carburetor was working, I would have a second vehicle that I could drive around anyway to get from point A to point B. Like if there's no ice on the road and I'm not leaving town or anything like that, there's nothing wrong with my Fargo. Well, apart from the things that I listed earlier that are all problems with it, says ominous presence. But for the most part, those are things that I can fix with a little bit of time. So, it would be kind of nice if I can just be like, here, take my car. I have a second vehicle that I can use to get around anyway. Okay, there's that thing, Bob. But I might not have that at the ready for a while. Also, it snowed again the last few days, so there's snow on the ground again, so it's not like I take it out right now anyway. Trying to prevent us from moving forward here, but hopefully that carb is fixed soon. But I might still just lend it to her anyway, if she feels like she might want to get around from point A to point B from time to time and just have a vehicle handy. Because my household here already has like several vehicles. My dad has his 2019 Dodge truck, my mom drives a Mazda, and then I have my Pontiac Vibe. Like each of us has our own vehicle. So unless all three of us are planning on going to different locations at once in a day, like we can just trade amongst our own vehicles. Like it's fine. Even without my Fargo in play. Alright, missed 2, really? Oh, I guess I'll just break that. So, yeah, I might end up doing some vehicle trading around and stuff like that. Just because we have lots anyway. Here, just mash A and B. So I'm always attacking while I'm jumping. There. Easy peasy. So it is possible that I might end up losing my vibe for a little while in the near future. Which isn't a big deal. There's other vehicles to drive here. And also my dad is in the States now for like a week and a half, so if I ever want to take out like his truck or something like that, I know that he's not going to be using it for a little while since he's out spending time with his sister during some difficult times down there, is what is going on. Wah, come on! Boopity bop. It's like, I can just use like his truck, but like I was saying before, I'm not entirely comfortable in it. Well, like, I'm comfortable in the sense that, like, I'm practiced enough at it that oh no, the Kung Fu Sparkle has been captured. I've driven it enough that, like, I'm confident in my abilities. Madame Great bestow great power onto me. But just, like, with how huge it is, I'm always, like, a smidge nervous. You'll experience the extent of it. I'm a lot more comfortable in, like, my Vibe or my Fargo that are these small vehicles as opposed to, this massive tank of a thing. Well, like, I've driven that thing before with a 5th-wheel trailer on the back and then a boat attached to that. Like, I've had a whole, like, convoy going with that thing before. So like, I know how to drive it and stuff. It's just, I'm a lot more confident in a smaller vehicle that I can maneuver around, like, super easy and have, like, very good spatial awareness. I don't even know entirely what I'm doing here anymore with all this, I'm gonna be honest. Wow. So I definitely prefer driving smaller vehicles where I can. The timing is not at all when the flash happens. It is so much later. Like, it does the flash just say hit the button here is what that's meant before. But then, like, okay. But yeah, let's see here. Our project truck is coming along well. Got the carb tuned. Leak fuel over over town once. We're pretty sure your dad fixed that. That's good. You got a carb to spare? It probably wouldn't be the same. As funny as it would be. Okay. It's not fast. We didn't build it to be. It has a big V8. It wasn't set for performance. Whoa. And the 351 modified engine just isn't a powerhouse. It sounds meaner than it is. Yeah, that's like the way that is with my Fargo. Where it's like, it's not really a lot of power behind it, but it'll get the job done. And it's pretty decently alright at hauling things around because it was designed to be. Where do I press that? Oh, maybe I jump up here and I hit him. Oh. Let's see how you fare with this. Oh, whoops. Gosh dang, I gotta do this again now. Your smaller vehicles are so much better. You would rather be able to dodge the collision than tank it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're doing some Street Fighter out here now. All right, he's outie. Okay, I gotcha. I gotta jump into the air for that. I get it now. Now I understand. Okay. Cool. Not too shabby. And now the real battle begins. Ha! It's so goofy, man. But yeah, I like my small vehicles and my Vibe and Fargo. Honestly, both great vehicles. Whoa. Whoa. Well, going to bed, have a good rest of the stream, Harmonia. You should do a YouTube poll or poll in the Discord server regarding the other types of content you're thinking about. If I did that, I'd probably do it like sometime after I'm graduated and would actually have the time in the schedule to consider doing that. Because it's in the summer here that I'm gonna go ham on my gardening and my vehicle stuff. Here he comes, brace yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not done yet. 1. So I'd probably do it like sometime after I'm back from my trip. If I was doing a poll there. We've seen through your movements. We'll finish this with 1 blow. Wow. Just completely shatter him. Brutal. Blood and guts everywhere. If you have your own car someday, we'll probably stick with smaller LGGC, low-cost green car. But you're sticking with your 11-year-old Matic scooter, fair enough there. But yeah, small cars that are like fuel efficient and very maneuverable, but yet still have lots of space to put stuff in them, that's where it's at. That's what vehicles should be all about, in my opinion. Just like getting you from point A to point B, being fuel efficient, and having lots of space for things. Those are the things that I like in a vehicle there. I mean, here in Canada, when it's 40 below, I don't mind things like heated seats. Those can be some things that I definitely don't mind here. But yeah, let's see here. Now bear witness to our Shifu's greatest secret. Heavenly Peaks descent. That's right. Can't deal with driving a smaller car, but a medium-sized car just suits for comfort when you're driving a long distance. Yeah, fair enough. All have our preferences here. Also, hope things are going well today, Super Hyper. Though I will say that I would never see myself driving like a small car. Like a smart car. Like, screw that. No shot. I'd do something like that. But yeah, small cars. They're comfortable. Alright. We completed the Kung Fu thingamabob. I think there's just 2 left now. But Mortal Kombat Fatality in this game. Yeah, isn't it awesome? Strong technique is key on the path to mastery. Alright, saving, and then... Which one's... That's the fish one. What is this one? Oh, it's the power one there. I said this was the order that I'm going, though, so this is the order that I'm going. This is the way we go! Away! Yeah, I'll beat this in 1 session. I'm streaming for like 6.5 hours. This is gonna be like a 7-hour run here, most likely. I'll submit this to speedrun.com and they're gonna be like, whoa, that acoustic harmonia, he's so fast. He's so good at video games. I want to be just like him one day. Alright, well. Whoa. Time to siren some fish into doing my bidding. What the heck is going on here? Work at the Sparkle Bee. Help me! That must be the singer. Fish, do things for me. Do the that, please. Now, do the that. Acoustic Harmonia is the game of all time, that's right. Do I need more fish? I guess so, but I can do this for now. Okay, I got more fish. Can I grab that one? I have enough for that. More fish. Do I have to go over here now? Are these things still over here? Nope. Can't go that way. Okay, but it looks like it loops around. Now I can open this. Nothing. Top 10 pranks in video game history. Hi. You are so weird looking. Hi, you're the one who saved me? You have quite a voice, thank you. Now, let's get out of this awful place. The whirlpools are getting stronger. Well, the currents are making it hard to swim. Not really. Don't get swept away from me. Yoink. Money! These are the roughest waters you've ever seen. Don't seem that rough here. We're navigating around pretty easy. Doesn't feel like I'm fighting that much of a current. It's raining outside your window right now. Just wait. Give it like 10 minutes and it'll start looking like this outside. Giant whirlpools are the cause of this. Yikes! I have to deal with these whirlpools. I think I know what to do. Everyone, lend us your help. I know what to do. Send in the tactical nuke. Go, do our bidding. Oh, if we sing, the water should settle. Ah, yes, obviously. Let's calm the waters by singing. I can't sing yet. It's not accepting my inputs right now. Okay. Oh, so it like bounces around between us, huh? Whoa, wow, that's a very impressive fish there. It looks like. Okay. Oh. All these dudes. And these ones aren't being bounced around. I think the right term is maelstrom? Probably. These guys. Go. You got stuff to do. Okay. Whoa. Fill up your little meter here. Man, this gameplay is so challenging. This guy. Oi, where are you going? I'm gonna sing at you, and you're gonna do work for me. Unpaid at that. In fact, you should pay me. A very riveting gameplay here. It has to be said. Amazing. Results, the dark depths and the swirling currents. Okay, to be continued. Well, one more to go and then final boss, probably. I don't know. Probably. Seems like we're getting right to the end here. Okay. Oh, you can just like swim on land here? Okay. Hope we can perform a duet again sometime. I don't. No offense. Dark Space and the Great Meteor. Let's do it. I don't know why the music suddenly cut out. But okay. Was there even music or was it just sound effects that I'm hearing and that ended? So I was like, oh, the music cut out when really there was no music that cut out, or maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't know. I don't know, man. Looks like one of my groups is organizing a meeting for tomorrow. One of my group projects. All right, time to punch some things. Whoa. I thought I'd monitor your progress in person. That's a good thing I did. I'm picking up the sparkler's distress signal over there. They don't know what kind of trouble they're in, so I'll come with you. Okay, the platform will take you where we need to go. Come on, let's hurry. Can I fall off this? Nope. Look out. Hope you're ready for a fight. You're finished. It's all up to you. Well, hello, Hikari. Things are going pretty alrighty here. Mostly just got up, grabbed some food. Oh, the distress signal is weak. Went and picked up this game, and then I've been streaming. I'm going to speed ahead. Is basically what's been happening here. Ah! Oh no! You will not interfere! Oh noes. This isn't good. The professor's been captured, so we really need to hurry. This professor wishes he could be as good as Professor Egad. What does this run animation remind me of? It reminds me of something. Time to crush your ride? Oh no. Oh wait, can I? Oh. I can hit them. Oh, come on! Oh, man. Yeah, it is indeed. It's ended up being a decently discussed topic on stream the last couple days. And how, like, over-monetized it is and stuff. I just thought I was supposed to dodge them. And then I saw that my platform was getting damaged, but I was like, oh, that means that the platform segment must be over, and then I'll do, like, a platforming thing from here. Like, there'll be some land that appears on the right in a hot second. But nope, there wasn't. I need to punch the things. He captured the professor. That bastard! Oh, goody. I'm going to speed ahead. Don't do it, Professor! No! Ah! No, Professor! How could this happen? What's gonna happen to him? Will I be able to save him in time? So they go, the professor's been captured, so we really need to hurry. No! Okay, so like, can I throw them at him? Whoa, I can throw them at each other. Okay. Hello, GMK, how's it going? Oh my, I'm doomed. Thank goodness I didn't hit you in friendly fire, alright? Thanks for the save. Whoa. You have a red spacesuit. If it's blue, Samus wouldn't like it. How what? Wouldn't like it? Isn't that the color of the fusion suit? I don't understand here. Hellos. Welcome to the best video game ever made. She has arrived. Stop right there. The Ocarina Overload has 5 difficulty? What? I thought I had 3. Capture the professor again! That bastard! How is this game? It's a thing that exists. I think my favorite part of it are like the visuals. I think it's really charming visually. Gameplay-wise, it's literally like the simplest thing ever. It's just move around, jump, and action button, with the action button being different depending on what kind of job class you're in. The case. So there's not really much depth that you can get into with it, it doesn't feel like. Captured our rescue mission, embarrassing. And each of these different subsections across these 10 different jobs, I'll keep on calling them. I don't know what they should be called. But these 10 different jobs here, it feels like they're just like very small, simplified mini versions of other games that you could play that do these specific things a lot better. It feels almost like a game of mini games in this sense. Where it's like, what I really want to be playing this when I can just play a game that is like, say, this style a bit better. Would I really want to play this detective game when I can play something like, I almost said Detective Pikachu. Let's not play Detective Pikachu. Like maybe Phoenix Wright or something like that. The Ace Attorney series. I love those games. Those games are awesome. I'll cover them on the channel one day probably. Like it really doesn't feel like this game has much going for it in terms of it on its own when you can get these kinds of experiences but better in other games. I should be able to unlock this. Like, when I played a whole bunch of games on my PlayStation 2 forever ago, there were some discs that I'd pick up at times that were basically just demos for a whole bunch of other games that let you play like 10 minutes or something like that, or play around in the hub world with like some very basic stuff. Wow. Okay, first I do this. That feels almost like what this game is. I'm probably gonna get this game if it's on sale or something by the sound of it. It is definitely real charming stuff, but if I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I'd be playing it here, and I personally don't feel like like, if it really is just this level and then the final boss, I don't think that this will have been anywhere near worth 80 dolans that I paid to, as the price of entry to get into this. Boy. Like, this is a full-priced video game right here. You can say it's mid, there are no diehard Princess Peach fans out there, but what if there are? Much as this game again, it's full price. It's $80 here in Canada, so I presume 60 in the US. Just need to destroy the capsule. Like, at least this game here, the last smaller kind of side game that Nintendo released, was less than full price. This was $65, and I still feel like that is a little bit much for this game here, a whole 65 dolans. By this one, I paid 80 for this. I half expected this to be like 65 as well, like Mario vs. Donkey Kong there, but this was 80. Phew, thank you for rescuing me. That wasn't me at my most heroic, I will say. Like, okay, now we need to get out of here. Like, you could literally get something like Breath of the Wild on the Switch at this price. I was about to say Tears of the Kingdom, but that one's technically $10 more expensive than full price, so that's not the best comparison. But you could get, like, our escape isn't going to be so easy. Never fear. We're heroes. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, that's a good comparison one there is Xenoblade Chronicles. You could literally get any of the Xenoblade Chronicles titles on the Switch. What's the weirdness with the chat shadow there? Together we're unstoppable. I think that the regular chat continues to fade out even when the element is off, but the chat shadow only gets instantiated again when I turn it on. So it results in bits like that. Anyway, yeah, you can get like any of the Xenoblade games for the cost of this. What am I doing? What? Oh, I need to actually still hit the button. I thought I could just barrel through. Instead of really justifying high price with brand recognition. Yeah, that's very much what it feels like. And there's a, we're in a very interesting era in gaming right now. Like, for the past 10 years, indie games have definitely been, like, growing more and more. But the past couple of years especially, we've seen indie games, like, absolutely exploding in popularity, like some particular ones. Like Hollow Knight, like Among Us, like Helldivers 2, like, Pal World. All sorts of stuff there. Do I have to mash or something? Like, all these games that have really taken the world by storm, that a lot of which have, like, a lot of content and give you a lot of bang for your buck. Like, if you're playing something like Pal World or Helldivers. You can get a lot of bang for your buck hopping into a game like that for a fraction of the price of something like this. So we're getting into an interesting phase where it's becoming more and more common for people to be like, huh, yeah, maybe these full price AAA games aren't really the way to go anymore. And we can actually be getting a lot more value for like less price, like less cost of entry by keeping an eye out for some indie projects that are really cool. And it's like, that's actually really cool, and for once, it actually makes me kind of excited for the future of gaming here. But yeah, indie going peak, AA gets better, AAA fell off hard. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like here. Like, there are still some AAA games coming out that are, like, very dedicated, like, super insanely thought out, crazy, I don't know how to phrase them. Like, I had a lot of complaints about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, the world still feeling too samey. I had some similar complaints with the music. Justice Prevails. It using just the same world as Breath of the Wild. The fact that the Sky Islands, there was, like, nothing to explore, like the trailers implied. And there was not really much going on in Abyss. It was cool that there was a whole secret extra world, but there's just not really much going on down there. But despite my complaints, that's a game that I can still look at and be like, wow, that is a dang fine video game still. Like, the various different mechanics that it uses and how well they all fit together and the gameplay loop of that, like, it is satisfying and fun, and it is a good game. Like, it's not perfect or anything like that, but that's the kind of thing where I look at it and it's like, this is what AAA should mean. Like, at least. Again, not anywhere near perfect, but that's a dang fine video game. And that's, like, a standard that AAA should be at. The depths carry the game, you think so? I thought the depths were a little bit interesting, but, like, I feel like once you've seen it for a little while, it's like, you've seen all of what the depths look like. I do like the spookiness and stuff of it. But I think if I had one singular biggest complaint about Tears of the Kingdom, is that there isn't, like, super explorable Sky Island. Looking in the trailer from where they showed, like, the tutorial starting Sky Island, it looked like there was gonna be all sorts of these, that were gonna have, like, all sorts of different environments that you could explore, that had, like, these forests and stuff in the sky. And there was literally just the starting island that did that, and then just basically a whole bunch of, like, floating rocks and puzzles and mazes and stuff like that in the sky. There was never really all that much world to explore up there, like there was at the starting island. That got me really excited for more of that. That would probably be my single biggest complaint. But it is a dang fine video game, I will admit. And I do like it. If I had more time, I would have put, like, more time into it, doing, like, more shrines and stuff, because it is genuinely fun. But a lot of the games that are coming out nowadays, like, I play mostly Nintendo stuff on this channel, so for frame of reference of, like, Nintendo stuff, a lot of the things that they put out are, like, these things that feel like they should be $20 to $30 games, and they're charging either full price or, like, at least close to full price with Mario vs. Donkey Kong there. Like, paying $80 for Princess Peach Showtime here, when I probably could have bought, like, Pal World, plus Helldivers 2, plus probably still had, like, extra credit to spare at that point. It's like, you're not really getting as much value for it. Like, the whole AA and indie game industry is really demonstrating how much more value they can give. I mean, they've been demonstrating that for a long time now. It's just, it's becoming more and more obvious to the general public in recent years. And yeah, I did hear about that. It's a sad day for Pokemon fans with Relic Castle being shut down. So that's another kind of crummy thing there. Is anyone on Better General channel about Unicorn Overlord difficulty mode? Let's see here. Story, normal, tactical, expert, and true Zenoiran. How did you unlock true Zenoiran then? Because I was only allowed to go up to expert was the case. There was normal, tactical, and expert. I'm fairly certain were my options. Maybe it's like a New Game Plus thing or something? I don't know. Interesting. So that's the way that Nintendo is, but a lot of other studios nowadays will release, like, buggy unfinished messes and just say, like, oh, we're gonna fix it later. There's live service, there's, like, battle passes, there's not delivering on promises. Yeah, Overwatch 2 is probably one of the best examples lately. Overwatch 2 completely removing PvE. The thing that was supposed to be the entire point of a sequel here. And it's like, well, now there's just Overwatch reskinned as Overwatch 2. That's basically it there. But yeah, Nintendo did a good job of keeping the depths a secret before launch. Yep, they definitely would there. But it might have been better to instead market the depths and hide the Sky Islands to better set consumer expectations. Yeah, that's probably fair there. Because my expectations from all the stuff that they were showing in trailers of the Sky Islands seemed to imply that there was going to be these Sky Islands that you could really explore. Instead, it was just like, here's one Sky Island that you explore at the beginning of the game, and then just a bunch of floating puzzles in the sky for the entire rest of the game. Not really things that you explore, per se. And yeah, I did see that as well, that the Pokemon Company's been suing some different YouTube channels for, like, old modded Pokemon content. Palworld looking mighty tempting at this point, yeah. If I had more time, I would play more Palworld. The Smitches that I played, it was actually a pretty fun game. I did that one session on stream, and I did one session on my own time when I was out of town, just playing on, like, a new file that I made. Because I was out of town, I couldn't stream anyway. So I did a little bit of Palworld on my own, and I actually had fun with it. I was genuinely enjoying myself. Basically a Pokemon mod on Left 4 Dead, I presume. Huh. I knew it was a Pokemon mod on something. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember hearing about that. Let's see here. This is a power more potent. If you're talking about the mod that is getting copyright stricken there. Unless you're talking about, like, what Palworld is. It looks fun and just need a good PC to run it according to YouTube and friends. Yeah, I was about to say my laptop can run it. My laptop isn't the best. I guess my laptop's okay-ish. I don't know. And yeah, Palworld is a much better game played with multiplayer. It is a lot more fun that way. Excuse me, there are 3 big Sky Islands. Labyrinths don't count. This is a power more potent than anything we faced. I'm scared, but we can do it together. Okay, let's do this, Peach. We got the power of Sparkle on our side. So is this the final boss? Can you give me some of the Sparkle gems you've collected? Watch me not have enough. Imagine if I didn't. How sad that would be. I assume my extra gems from here can be used to unlock, like, bonus levels at the end. If I had to hazard a guess with Nintendo games here. Okay. Oh. Guess we're not opening that door. It's not working. Does Sparkle not work on this door? And that 30's just gone forever. But with the power of my friends. Wow. It looks so goofy. So marketable. Noah. roses and curriculum. All we need are our sparkless spirits and our love for this theater. We're placing our trust in you too. With the power of all of their mucus coming out of their noses. I've banished them all to the Shadow Realm now. Do I get like a secret 11th power now? Like an ultimate thing to face the final boss? Is that what's going on here? That should be like the most unexpected thing ever. Oh, it's just a recolor. Wow! Okay, maybe not just a recolor, but... Whoa, I got a cooler crown! And she's ice-based, I guess? Wow! Now the $80 is justified! Radiant Peach. Sounds like I just pulled a 5-star in a gacha game. God, everyone's strength with us now. Let's go, Peach. I just became supersonic. Open up. This isn't even the boss door. It just leads right into a trap. What any video game boss would do if they were smart. Planned ahead. Nintendo gacha games do exist. Look up Fire Emblem Heroes. Alright. It's already the case.